Hello, grade 1. How are you? So let's start at lesson 7 in quarter 2, and let's start with how animals communicate. This text genre is informational text, and let me remind you what is the meaning of informational text. It means that the text is telling true information or facts about something. So this is what we mean by informational text. Let's start. First of all, how animals communicate. Animals can touch. So an animal will tug and grab. So look at those two polar bears. They are grabbing and touching each other. Just this is a way of communication. And also we're having this elephant here. It's hugging its baby. But how can elephants hug? Can you see this trunk? So the mommy elephant put its trunk on the baby elephant just to hug him. And here, the dog and cat are friends, but how can you tell? They are touching each other also, so they are close friends. Animals can hear using their ears. So what's in the grass? Animals can hear it. They will run away from it. So this snake is producing hissing sound, and when the animals hear it, they run quickly as possible, because you know snakes are dangerous. Let's start. What else? A bird will sing. Here I am. So birds can sing and others can hear it. A wolf will call to its pack. Here I am. So can you imitate the sound of wolf? Yes, exactly. This is how wolf can communicate with its pack. Animals can see. So why will a dog press its leg down? It will let dogs see I can play. So when the dog make like this means that it can play. This is how animals communicate, using their body to make other animals see him acting something to communicate. Some bees will buzz and dance if they find food, like those bees right there. Animals smell. A mom can tell the smell of its baby. An animal can have a bad smell. It will make animals run away from it. So it's a way to protect itself, like this small squirrel right there. So when it makes bad smell, all animals run away from it. So how can animals communicate? Using touch and smell, hear, and see. This is how animals can communicate with each other. Tell what the mom can do. It can hug its baby like this using her head. Okay. Now we're having main idea, and the main idea and details. Notification selections are usually about the topic, or using to talk about one topic only. The main idea or one important idea about the topic, and details that are the facts that tell details more about the main idea. Like we are talking about the main idea, which is how animals can communicate, and the details that we talked about: smelling, looking, and what else? Touching and hearing. This is how animals can communicate. Those are the details. But what is the main idea? How animals can communicate. Now, let's see the most important words in this lesson, which is of. This bunch of flowers smells sweet. And how. How is a question word. It's used to ask about something, which is like, how do cats see in the dark? How was your day? Another example. Make. Make means to do something. She will make a loud sound in music class. Some. The boy sees some cows in the field. Why? Do some people like sugar taste? So why is also another question word, like how. But it's asking about the reason. So why do people like something, for example? This is used to talk about reason or ask about reasons. Animal. This animal feels soft when the girl pets it. Of course, you know animals like polar bears and lions and cats, dogs, and so on. Let's move to the grammar part. Our today's grammar lesson will talk about commas in a series. How can we use commas? So, commas and the conjunction and is used to separate between items. So, commas are often used to separate a list of items in a sentence, and a sentence with a list of 3 items will have a comma after each of the first 2 items. So, the word and is used before the last item only, like this. Our cats play, run, jump. How can I separate between those 3 items? By inserting comma between play and run, and another comma before and the word and before the last item only. So, our cats play, comma, run, comma, and jump, and is used only before the last item. Here is another example. He saw birds, elephants, bees. So I inserted comma between birds and elephants, inserted comma between elephants and bees, and before the last item, I will put the word and. This is our new grammar lesson. Here is the writing, and today's lesson about writing is called informative writing. What is the meaning of informative? Informative means when you are telling some new information about an animal or anything, but those information should be true and speaking about facts that happen in real life. So this little girl wrote about elephants, and this is informative writing, but it talks about elephants and a real information about elephants, not any information. So elephants have long gray trunks that make a trumpet sound. They use their trunks to eat and drink and spray water all around. What do you think? Are those information true? Of course, yes, they are happening in real life, so they are true. So this is how we can use informative writing. And by the way, you can use this kind of writing to write a poem like this. They are rhyming with each other. The words are rhyming with each other, like the words sound around and trunks and trunks. So the words are rhyming together in a form of a poem, and this poem is telling something true that happened in real life. Thank you for good watching and see you next video. Bye.